Yo, welcome to 20 Twice, man. Episode 15. We back in the building. I want to say building, but it's just my house, and I'm in sounding like a man cave, you know what I'm saying? Doing this show, you know what I mean? Now, about to upload something on YouTube, man. That's how we're going to do it now while I do this podcast, you know what I'm saying? But, man, we here. Episode 15. Man, do I got to go into the beginning? I guess those who may listen to this show on YouTube, it's probably the first time you're hearing this show. So I want to just start off by saying, I started this show off just to say something real, just to say what's on my mind, you know what I'm saying, what was on my heart, you know what I mean? It's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion, you know what I mean? I just want to open up a dialogue, so we all can, talk, you know what I mean? I like to talk, you know what I mean? If everybody know me, anybody know me, I like to talk, you know what I mean? I like to laugh, you know what I'm saying? I like to just be real with it, you know what I mean? So in this thing, when I started this podcast, I didn't have, how can I say, no aspirations of what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get the voice out. I just wanted to start. I didn't want it to be weak. And when I started it, man, it was just, I was so nervous. I was like, let me just get it out, you know what I mean? But ever since I've done it, I felt better afterwards. So it's cool. And I just want to get better and better. So that's why I'm on here. And that's why I'm trying to do something different. So like always, when I start the show, you know what I'm saying? Like I start the show, I want to say thank everybody who listens to the show, man, now in a little while, who watches the show. You know what I mean? Because you could be doing anything else with your time. You know what I mean? You could be doing anything. Most of my shows is less than 30 minutes, but you know what I mean? You could be doing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? 30 minutes, you could do a lot of things. So I appreciate you listening to my podcast. This is a million podcasts out there. Maybe I'm exaggerating with a million, but it's a lot. So when you listen to mine, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's dope. You know what I mean? Just to have that when people can listen to your show, you know what I mean? So what I wanted to do before I start off is the shout outs, you know what I mean? Shout outs to all my partners who listen to the show, you know what I mean? Shout outs to Cali, most of my family in Cali, shout outs to my partners in Fresno, Oakland, you know what I mean? Sacramento, San Jose. And these are all the people that have been listening to the show. Nevada, for sure, because Nevada is where I started this thing at. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love, you know what I'm saying? Washington, Virginia, Ohio. Come on now. Texas, Oklahoma. Got a nephew out there, you know what I mean? He doing it, you know what I'm saying? So that's cool. I appreciate it. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me get a little bit further into it, you know what I mean, and go to something else. Shout outs to Ireland. Yeah, I said it, you know what I'm saying? Somebody listens to my show in Ireland. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Germany, you know what I mean? We out there, we doing it, you know what I'm saying? They listen to it, Russia, and just recently, Singapore, you know what I mean? So, we out here doing a little bit of something, you know what I mean? Nothing big, you know what I mean? Nothing big, but, we try to do a little something, that's it. So, I just wanted to start off, man, with this coronavirus, man. How can we do anything? How else can I start a show? Or I got to talk about this. Man. So, this coronavirus has been going around. It's been like a fog, you know what I'm saying? It's been like a fog over the world, you know what I mean? A fog, you know what I mean? Families losing loved ones, man, people losing jobs, people are losing the ability to take care of moms and fathers losing the ability to take care of their kids. It's wild, man. My daughter experienced the problem, couldn't go to school, you know what I mean? That's a big thing too, you know what I mean? School, and you're still trying to get back into that, everybody trying to get back into the groove, you know what I mean? Everybody trying. But then the story comes out, the president of the United States gets it. You know what I mean? Contracts the coronavirus. Like, wow, okay. That's crazy in itself because it's all, even though this has been going on, it just seems like it's a movie anyway. It just seems like it's a movie that you didn't watch, where somebody then contracted something and everybody end up dying off of it. But, man, it's so crazy to see that, man. And, up until this point, over 200,000 people have died from coronavirus. And, when you talk to people, a lot of people talk, like, oh, it's like hoax or whatever it is, whatever it be. It may be a hoax. It may be whatever you think it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. But, people are dying, man. People are dying from it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that tripped me out a whole way. Like, people are dying from it. It don't matter if you're young, old, or pre-existing conditions. People are dying, man. And so whether you think it's fake or, you think the media is just overplaying it or whatever it is on the deaths, that's up to you. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's why I got the show. You got entitled to your own opinion. I'm going to give you my opinion just to open up the dialogue. And you can tell me if you disagree, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? If you watch this, if you listen to my podcast, or if you go and listen to the podcast. Now that's going to be on YouTube. You can look on it. You know what I'm saying? It's on 20 twice. You know, look up 20 twice and you come up with it and you can see. You know what I mean? But like I said, I just try to preach the real and what I can and what I feel. And I'm not saying I'm right and I'm not saying I'm wrong, but I'm just giving you my opinion. You know what I mean? If you want to listen to another opinion, thank you for listening. You know what I mean? But back to the whole thing. You know, now they saying coronavirus is one of the leading causes in the United States for death. Huh? Seriously, now, huh? Hey, man, I don't really, some stuff I think I know. And then when I do a little investigation just to do a show and I really hear the news, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know. Now is one of the leading. Come on, man. It's a lot of stuff. Cancer, you know what I mean? Car accidents and, it's all type of stuff where you can die. You know what I mean? But coronavirus is starting to be the leading one, and like I said, man, I try to speak it. A lot of times people don't agree with stuff because they don't be a part of it or they don't feel it. It's not close to their home. But I know a lot of people it's close to their family, close to people that passed away from the coronavirus and their family. And it's sad because, like I said, it seemed like a movie, but these people ain't coming back. And they're coming back over a virus that we still haven't figured out how to control, man. And so that's crazy to me in itself. And we still out here trying to figure it out, man. And it's been going on for a while. They said, some experts said that it was here in the United States since December. Huh? The day I remember that it was really like a problem where it just started hitting everything, where it was just caught off guard, was kind of like early March, that's when I kind of seen stuff was going kind of crazy. But I just thought it was going to be something that's just going to be simple. It's going to go away and it wasn't going to be no problem. That's what it was. But it's a problem, man. Like I said, me in my case, I haven't been a sure victim of it, victim of, for financial reasons. I haven't been, luckily, Lord willing, I haven't, been through that part. But it's a lot of people that have, that's been trying to get unemployment and fighting through that and hoping that they pass a bill so they get extra unemployment, stuff like that's a lot of stuff, man, going on. But, it's just, it's just crazy how the leader of the free world just gets it. And you like, what? It's like, no way the president can get it. I mean, it's no way. Like, he's like, he's supposed to be the safest person in the world, almost. Safest person in the world. You know what I mean? I don't know how safe the Pope is, but I think that, the president and the Pope, they kind of like the safe. They got security everywhere. And you seem like they should have rooms where they have, but you got to meet people. So, I know how it is. And then we go back to wearing masks and all that. And the part that tripped me out on all this is you go places and you still see people fighting over masks. Like, dude, you got to wear a mask. Like, just stop. Why is it people be acting like they don't know that they got to wear a mask? You got to wear a mask, man. Like, I get it. Nobody want to wear them. I don't want to wear them. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to wear them, but you got to. I don't know how good, how much they help you or whatever it is, but they help a little bit. No one can deny that it don't help you. You know what I mean? It helps a little bit. And that's the thing. But you get people fighting to wear a mask. Like, bro, just throw a mask on. Like, why are we fighting? Why are you arguing for a mask? Just put the mask on and get your food. Buy whatever you're going to buy and get on. I don't understand how people just want to fight over some mask when you already know. Like, I get it. You may be irritated. I get it. And I guess I can't go back and say about the people who fight people who don't wear their mask. I get it. If you got your mask on, you can say something about somebody, but why would you want to fight somebody because they ain't wearing their mask? I get it. You may have people, but I just don't understand why people just got so much anger and they just want to fight. People make dumb decisions all the time, but to see somebody in the store and they don't got their mask on, you want to go up to them and tell them to put their mask on, you going to fight them? Come on, man. Like, come on. That don't make no sense, man. Like, okay, I get it. They're not supposed to, but once you go tell somebody, tell a store person, hey, you got your mask, let's tell them, but why are you trying to fight with them? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand how people want to prove their point. Prove your point to people that want to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Prove your point to people who want to listen to you. Don't prove your point by just sitting up here just saying, oh, I'm just, I'm about to make them believe what I'm saying. I'm about to make them believe. You ain't going to make nobody do nothing, man. You ain't going to make anybody do anything. But if you get to a point where that person respects you enough to hear your point of the side, or your side of the story, and then you respect them to listen to their side of the story, maybe we can get to a point where we can listen to each other. about this. But you know, it's always a conspiracy theory or what it is or whatever it is, man. I don't know what it is, but it's crazy. And this world is crazy right now. You know what I mean? And this is just the latest of one of the weirdest stuff. And now these days, I don't even, you know, stuff happen. Somebody tell me something happened, I ain't surprised. Am I surprised? You're asking me, I'm surprised. I ain't surprised about anything in 2020, man. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. And one of the things I want to talk about, you know, and I don't really have, you know, like I said, you know, about the president catching, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any person that I really want to vote for the presidency and, you know, that the upcoming election. I don't really have an idea. I know I have personal views or certain things, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to figure them out right now. And I don't know, it's 30 days leading up to it. I still don't know, you know what I mean? But I'm not mad at whoever vote for whoever they vote for. The problem I'm having even with this coronavirus thing is you may not like the president. You may think that some of his views are crazy. You may think that he talk too much. You may think he tweet too much. You may think he don't care about nobody. You think he don't care about nobody but himself. That may be all true. But at the end of the day, man, this coronavirus is so serious. And I was walking around yesterday, I was out, you know, I was walking around, you hear people talking and, you know, people like, oh man, I'm glad he got it. I'm glad he got it. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. You may not like nobody, but you don't want nobody to catch something that can kill him. Like, come on, man. Like, like, stop it, man. You know, I think in life, you know, maybe because I ran track and I want to compete against the best. And I think in life, you want to win a election fair and square if you can, you know what I mean? Not because something happened to him, he got sick and he couldn't, you know, go around and say that he should get another term. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I get it, man. We all get mad at certain stuff and certain stuff that over time that this man has said. But to say you wish somebody catch some coronavirus and get sick and die, man, come on, man. You know, the best thing you could say is, hey, man, I hope he get back to, you know, healthy, just get back where you need to be at. You know what I mean? You don't never wish nothing like that on nobody. I don't even know how people do it. You know what I mean? I don't even know how people sitting up there and saying it like it's cool. You know what I mean? It ain't cool. It ain't funny. It ain't no joke, man. People out here really dying, man. People really are hurt for this thing, man. So, you know, if he was lax on the thing, now you know. You know, I learned a long time ago, well, I can't say that long ago, but a while ago is sometimes when people make mistakes, they make mistakes. You don't always have to rub it in their face because that don't help you none either. But if he made mistakes or he didn't wear his mask, whatever it is, it happened, man. So now, at least now he know, now everybody else know, like, hey, man, it's serious. So it happened. Maybe this will be a good turning point for everybody for, you know, to understand, like, this ain't no game, man. We need to get some help for this. We need to figure this out, man. We need to, you know, hopefully we get everything, the trial runs they got for these testing and help somebody, man. But all that, oh, I'm glad he got it. And, you know, the shit just got real. And what he gonna do? Like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy. I mean, like, if you think that he lives a life of hate, you know what I'm saying? You can't fight hate with hate, man. That just don't work, man. And like I said, I'm not a philosopher or I know anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a black man that learned that, you know, it's better to give more than you take. And it took me a while to get there, and I learned that at a late age that, you know, sometimes you feel better when you give more than you take. So in my life, that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give more than I take. You know what I mean? It may be hard for other people to understand, but, you know, I've been down bad, and I said that before on the show. You know, this episode 15, so I didn't say it before. You know, I've been down bad where I'm sitting there trying to figure out how I can feed my daughter. You know what I mean? How can I get a job? And gotta get a job that pays so I can have something for her future. You know what I mean? So she don't have to look up and be behind like I was because I didn't have the education or the funds to do what I wanted to do, or, you know what I mean? But, you know, I just think that people need to be, when I started this show and my name of the show, I started because one of my boys passed away, and we ran track together. And his daughter is 1 year older than my daughter, and he passed away from a heart condition. And I felt like, man, life is way too short. You need to live it up. You need to do the best you can to help who you can help. And I've been living that way. And I wish I would have lived that way a long time ago, because I think, you know, I mean, my daughter just to be missing without her father, and his daughter to be missing without a father. you know, because he always used to tell me what he wanted to do with his daughter. He wanted his daughter to be smart and all this stuff. So, you know, that's why I'm like, man, when people say something about life and when they play with it, act like it's just no big deal, you know what I mean? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know what life is, you know. I've lost, you know, I lost my mom, I lost my son. So I've lost, you know what I mean? And so, you know, and I've lost close friends. And at the end of the day, man, you want to live a good life, man. You want to live a righteous life, you know what I mean? Some people living not the right life, but that's on them, man. You got to live them. But in the whole thing, what I'm trying to say is life is way too short. It's too precious to be mad, to be envious of somebody else, you know what I mean? It's crazy to see a person get the coronavirus, and you know how people can die, and people saying, "Oh, that's good for it." Come on, man. I don't know who I'm gonna vote for. I don't know if I'm gonna vote with Donald Trump. So I'm not sitting up here like I'm a Donald Trump supporter. I'm a supporter of life. I'm a supporter of life and people living and having fun and being on this earth and being able to take advantage of the opportunities that we have. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm sweating, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, you know. Maybe we'll put some air on up in here or something, man, you know. But yeah, man, I just didn't like that, man. And, you know, everybody can disagree with me, you know, that's fine. But like I said, I'll open up a dialogue, but I don't know how you can disagree with me. I mean, on this thing about, you know, cherishing life or understanding that life is short, man, you got to do what you got to do to make it, you know what I mean? And to be happy that somebody got a illness that may can, you know, take them out the game. You know what I mean? It's just real it. That's just real it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I don't cuss that much. Well, I do cuss so much. I do cuss, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, take somebody to the game. Shit, man, this is crazy, man. Like I said, you don't have to like the person, man. You don't have to like anybody, but I just don't know how people just have instant hate for people. And like I said, instant hate is crazy. Like, I don't know you, but I'm just gonna hate you. I'm just gonna be mad at you. Come on, man. Like, I don't know you. I just know what you say or what you hear on TV, whatever. I mean, I don't agree with it, but you know, that's your opinion. You know what I mean? Just, you know, just with anything, you know. Like, I know it's one time somebody wear a Trump hat. He's supporting Trump. You're like, man, like somebody want to fight him. Like, why? It doesn't matter. It is. You vote for who you gonna vote for. You cannot make people do what you want them to do. You can talk about it. You can't beat nobody into doing it. I mean, I guess people's tried over the years, but we see that doesn't work. So, you know, that's all I was saying about that. So today's show was just like, man, hey, man, I'm not saying I'm perfect and, you know, not like I'm the holy man or whatever it is that, you know, good man or whatever it is. It's just that I look at stuff and I look at stuff different than I used to. And that's because I looked, you know what I'm saying? I looked around and I seen that to get taken off this earth when you think you got other stuff that you can accomplish is, it's hard, man. It's hard to understand. It's hard to comprehend. You see people walking the streets and doing all crazy stuff and not living the life that they should be living. You know what I mean? You ain't got to live a perfect life, man, but cherish the moments that you got. You know what I mean? Cherish the moments you got. And don't be sitting up here acting like somebody going to get some coronavirus and that's funny to you. That's a joke. You know, you can't say, hey, you did mess up. You was acting like it wasn't no big deal. Now you caught it. Cool, you can say that. But the laughing and joking, I hope he die, and, you know, crazy. That's too much, man. That is way too much. To me, it's way too much. And like I said, I can't change your opinion on anything. I'm giving you my opinion. You know, I'm just giving you my opinion for it. It's too much, man. It's too much. And it really don't really got to do with politics at this point. It's just got to do with life. You know what I mean? Just life and just being a person that understands life. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So, you know, I just wanted to talk about that, man, because like I said, people that lost jobs, people that lost family members, people that lost these people that ain't coming back. And even the jobs, some of the jobs ain't coming back that have been lost. It's going to be a different world. But, you know, we can do a lot better as people to understand how stuff go. Like, it's just too much. Come on, man. So, you know what I mean? With that, man, you know, that's what I wanted to talk about. But let me go into something else. So, you know, like I said, when I started this show, I was like, maybe do something. If I see something that's funny to me, you know, so I did, you know what I mean? So, you know, down here right now, I'm in my man cave, you know what I'm saying? And I'm chilling up in the man cave. Now, a kind of story came across from USA Today. And it says, the headline is, man cave found under New York's Grand Central Terminal. They had a man cave in there. I guess the workers that work under had a man cave. You know, You know, you always think, man, at work, you like, man, if I could have a spot where I could just chill, you know what I'm saying? Boy, they made their spot, you know what I'm saying? They made their spot. So the man cave was found beneath track 114, Grand Central Station. MTA investigators were tipped off by an anonymous person. You know, that whoever anonymous that told on them was probably somebody who didn't get invited to their little party, because they said they'd be having parties and they get drunk. They get drunk down there. So, you know what I'm saying? They get drunk down there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, who didn't get invited to that party, you know, he was like, nah, man. Or she was like, nah, I don't like this. I got to tell on this. I got to bring this down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't going to party up in there and not invite your boy, you know what I'm saying? So they was going to tear it down. So they tipped off MTA investigators, and I know they was mad because they had to tell on them. I don't know who tell. I'm saying I don't know, but it just seemed like something somebody would do when they mad, when they didn't get to a party or they didn't get invited or something. They got to tell. So what they found in there was a futon, a couch. Yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? A futon. I got a futon in here, so yeah, no, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And they had a flat screen TV. I mean, man, they doing it big up in there. They had a fridge stocked with beer. That's what they put on there, stocked with beer. They had beer in there and shit. They was in there partying, man. They had a microwave up in there, man. Oh, man. So I guess they used to have parties. 3 employees were supposed to be the ones who started this thing. I guess, I'm assuming they must have split the buy the stuff in there, and then every so often they had parties in there. And it wasn't really tripping off that part. You know, the names, they didn't tell you the names of the guys. You know what I mean? Neither will I say the names of the guys on here. But it was funny because, you know, you would think when you get caught, you're like, you know what? I apologize, man. You know, we just had a little room and we wasn't really tripping, you know, like that. Something like that. You know what I mean? Wrong. Wrong. One of the guys involved of it, you know what I mean, was an electrical foreman. And his response to the investigators was, you can't tell me I can't watch TV on my break. Huh? You can't tell him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing to apologize for, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell him, you know what I mean? I don't know if he ain't got no man cave at his house, you know what I mean? But he's just like, you can't tell me why I can't watch TV on my break. Come on. Come on now, man. Come on now. That's your best defense. You can't tell me nothing, man. You can't tell me how to not, you know what I'm saying? That's his defense for it, you know what I mean? So, you know, I just think about some stories around this world or in the United States is just tripping out. Like, people just don't have no sense of awareness. Like, bro, you know you're not supposed to have no damn man cave under Grand Central Station. Like, that's too much, man. Come on. Hey, come on, man. Like, admit to it and be like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? But he just fighting it, you know what I mean? That's just like somebody that did a crime and he like, you know what? I know this crime is stupid, but I'm going to fight it. I'm going to represent myself. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's enough. But I want to end this story, man, with end this show off with a story like I always do, like a funny story. And so this is a time, man, you know, family, we was all around the same age, some of my boys and stuff like that. And we went to a show, you know, it was in San Francisco. We went to go see, I think it was Tank. Had a little show. I think the place is called like a Yoshino's or something like that. And we went in there, you know, it was a nice show, you know, cool show. Everything was cool. So after the show, they had a little club right there. So you can go to the club, get you a couple of drinks and, you know, just chill or whatever. And I noticed a guy moving through the crowd. He had like a 70s type outfit on, man, like a 70s pimp. Like a 70s pimp, man. And he had one of these, I don't know, like 1920 type cigarette extendos, you know what I'm saying? Like where you just sit out like this and you smoking it like that. He had one of those, man. He was too cool. And then he had his jacket on, but he barely had his jacket on. It was just on his, you know, just on his shoulders. I was like, oh man, he too much. He had his hair all done up, you know what I'm saying? You know, like a Temptation, you had their hair like that. When they start sweating, that shit just go all crazy and shit, you know? So it was cool. So some kind of way, you know, the way he moving around, I runs into him and I talk to him and he's a cool dude. Just talking to him, you know what I'm saying? He's like a cool dude, but he looks hella funny because he's out of place. Everybody's just dressed and he is dressed in the 70s. But he's cool with that. So he's just talking, you know what I mean? Then he telling me, you know what I mean, I used to be a magician and you know what I mean, I'm like a magician. Like, you know, it's kind of weird when somebody tell you you're a magician because you're like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? You're a magician. What is hell? You put some, you know, is it 3-card Molly or whatever? What are you doing? Like, what are you know, look at the hat and I'm moving stuff around like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, what is this? A musician? You pull a rabbit out your, I don't know exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean? So he's doing this, talking. And so it was getting late and everybody was like, man, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get out of here. You know what I mean? So talking to him, you know, and just like everybody I see or I meet, you know what I mean? Even if it's a couple of minutes, I'd be like, hey, man, you be safe out there on the streets, man. You be safe out there because these streets ain't for nobody, man. I don't know what people think, man. These streets ain't safe, and I'll tell anybody that. So he pulls me to the side after I say that. He said, you know, I'm going to be okay. I said, I mean, you know what I mean? I say a prayer for you to be okay. He said, no, I'm okay because I make moves. I get around. I was like, all right, cool. He was like, you know, I'm kind of like a con artist, too. I'm like, a con artist. So I'm like, what is this? A con artist? I'm like, oh, you know, and then me being myself, I just like, huh? I asked him, I said, you know, I don't know. I met a lot of people, but I don't know if you should tell people you a con artist. And he goes, oh, don't worry about it. I trust you. I'm thinking to myself, you trust me to not tell people that you're a con artist? Yeah. I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, man, you have a safe night and you be okay. And as he walking off, he lights up his cigarette with this Ostendo clip cigarette, like 1920s, man. I swear it's like at least 30 inches sitting up this way, and he got his suit on, and I'm sitting there like, this dude is crazy, man. But it was just funny how you talk to somebody and they feel comfortable enough to tell you the shit that they done that's bad. You know I'm a con artist, right? So I'll be okay. You know, I'll figure out a way. And I just think to myself, hell no, this is the stupidest shit that I heard. But I guess I'm here to tell everybody my stories when I see them, when I'm there. But, you know what I mean? It's episode 15, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing it, you know. Hopefully this episode will be on YouTube when this is uploaded. And we're going to try to do something different, man. And, you know, we're going to have a different show next week. And hopefully it will be up every Saturday. And I'm still working on that political show, man. And the shirts, you know, my boy out of town right now. So when he get back, then we're going to have the shirts in. And everybody who I talk to about the shirts, you know, we're going to get the shirts out to you. You know what I mean? The 20 twice shirts, you know, they're going to be looking nice. You know what I'm saying? You look at the logo, you know, they look nice. Come on, man. Look at the logo, man. Come on, man. That's all I got to say. Just look at the logo, man. It is. And, you know, 20 twice is me, man. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I represent this today, you know, on everything. This is me. You know what I'm saying? I preach the real with it. And I would never come with no whack ass shit. And excuse my cussing, but, you know, everybody know me that, you know. But hopefully we'll be back up next week, man. Lord willing, man. So, you know, hope to see y'all then.